What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss an extremely exciting upcoming bantamweight matchup. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got Pedro Munoz taking on Chris Gutierrez in the bantamweight division, UFC Kansas City this Saturday, in a fight that has a lot of implications for the futures of both fighters. We got Pedro Munoz, who kind of has his back against the wall, where you can more or less say he's taken 3 L's in a row. Yeah, most recently he had the no contest against Sean O'Malley where he took an eye poke and he couldn't continue. But leading up to that, up to that point in that moment, it wasn't really looking good for him. Sean was mastering the distance so well. He was checking those leg kicks so perfectly. Sean wasn't making any mistakes. He would have had to make some major mistakes for Pedro to be able to get in there and break that distance. So I think without that eye poke, I think it would have been a very long night for Pedro. It would have not been in his favor. And before that, he had the loss to Jose Aldo and the loss to Dominic Cruz, where he just got outclassed. Yeah, you could definitely say he's on a 3-fight losing streak, but he definitely fought against the top guys in the world, top 3 guys in the world at the time when he fought them. So he's fought nothing but the best. But he's a guy, 36 years old, a little bit short for the weight class. He definitely relied on his athleticism and his power. And now when you kind of get to these older ages, when that starts to decline a little bit, these younger guys tend to eat them up a bit. And going against a guy like Chris Gutierrez, who's somebody, man, completely flew under the radar, at least my radar, for a very long time until his most recent fight against Frankie Edgar at UFC 281. My God, that dude is a savage and big for the weight class. What a monster for the weight class, only 31 years old as well. So still in his physical, athletic prime, getting better and better, an 8-fight unbeaten streak in the UFC right now. He hasn't lost since 2018. His most recent blemish was a draw to Cody Durden. So, he's gone out there, fought some really formidable opponents, retired Frankie Edgar. A next really good, solid matchup against a solid veteran like Pedro Munoz can definitely skyrocket Chris Gutierrez into title contention with a big victory here. And I think that his size too, because I think Chris is about 5'9". He's a bit longer than Pedro. He's a lot bigger than Pedro. So I think in that regard, he's going to be a lot stronger than Pedro, and I think that's going to play a huge factor in this fight. Pedro, he's got his back against the wall. He's got to make a statement. He's got to get the W here. And I really just don't see that happening. With him taking these 3 losses in a row, he's going to be questioning himself. He's 36 years old. He's kind of over that hump now in a division that definitely relies on your athleticism, your speed, your power. A lot of these younger guys have a lot of success at this weight class. So once you hit 36, 37, 38 years old, you see these upper echelon fighters start to kind of tip downwards against these younger up-and-coming fighters. So that being said, I will no longer sleep on Chris Gutierrez moving forward. I see you, man. Holy shit, El Guapo is the fucking man. That knee against Frankie Edgar was savage. That was brutal. Absolutely melted him. And going against a guy like Pedro Munoz, who's going to be marching forward, throwing throwing haymakers, taking chances. I think Chris Gutierrez, who is a phenomenal counter striker, can capitalize on the mistakes that Pedro makes in this matchup. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think is going to happen in this matchup. If you guys think Pedro Munoz is going to get back on the winning track, or is it Chris Gutierrez's time? Love to hear your guys' thought in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, Mr. Mustache MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.